It's a grown woman fragrance. It's not for small girls. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is IJ, and if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a special fragrance review. So today's video, I have this fragrance here from the house of Lattafa. This is called Raghba. So this is what it looks like. So Lattafa is a fragrance house in Dubai that makes very nice fragrances at relatively affordable prices. So the one that I have here today is the Raghba from Lattafa. It comes in a box that looks like this, and then inside the box it has this pure musk perfumed spray. I think this one is just added like just a little something to say thank you. And then this also comes with the fragrance. Can you see this? Can you see this? So it comes in a bottle that looks like this. My God, this looks like a glass of liquor. The bottle is very heavy, it's very sturdy, it's very well made, and the cap is like plastic, and the nozzle sprays like a fine mist. The opening of Raghba is a boast of sugary goodness with a blend of vanilla, oud, incense and sandalwood. It's a rich, creamy oud blend with just the right dosage and right amount of oud. I'm not a fan of oud, but when I first sprayed this fragrance, I really liked it because it is an interesting fragrance. Like if you're new to oud fragrances, or you are into oud fragrances and you are like venturing more into the Arabian perfumes and you're looking for a oud perfume to start, this is the right place to start. It is so sweet, it is creamy. It has this creamy vanilla and incense that kind of reminds me of the church. The incense in this reminds me of the church because I'm a Catholic. If you are a Catholic, then you already know that it is very common. Incense is a very common thing that is used in the Catholic Church. Incense is used during the liturgy of the Eucharist. It is used at the preparation of the gifts. It is used at the gospel. It is used at the beginning of the mass proceedings. It's just a very common thing in the Catholic Church, and I am a Catholic, so this reminds me of the Catholic Church. It is somehow made me feel a little bit sanctified and purified. It is rich, it is creamy, it is not too heavy on the oud, to be honest, because I'm not a fan of oud, but it's rich, it is luxurious, it's creamy, rich auntie vibes, it's creamy, rich uncle vibes. The fragrance is boozy, it's creamy, it's musky, it's oudy, but in a really nice way. Like, I am not a huge fan of oud, but when I smelt this, it smells really nice, it smells very rich. The vanilla in this really makes it, it's very well blended. Like, it's a very well blended mixture of vanilla, oud, incense and just sandalwood. The spicy notes in here are smooth, they are sweet, they are not that bitter kind of spiciness. It's all an overall sweet, you know. As the fragrance begins to settle, it has this very nice, smoky, warm vanilla scent to it that feels very comforting and very cozy. The fragrance has some really serious staying power. Yes, it has a very serious staying power because I sprayed this last night around 6 p.m. before going to bed, and I woke up this morning smelling like I just sprayed this morning on me. So it has a very long-lasting staying power. Projection is on fire. The first 1 to 3 hours of spraying this, because I remember going out of my room and coming back after 2 hours and I could still smell the fragrance like I just sprayed it at that moment. On your skin, this should last you for about 8 to 9 hours, and this would definitely last you for more on your clothes. The sillage of this fragrance is strong, longevity. Projection is really, really good. The projection, longevity, and sillage of this fragrance, the overall performance is very, very impressive. So Raghba reminds me of one of my in-laws. So my mother's younger sister, her husband. Back then, when I was in secondary school, I went to a boarding house, by the way. He used to always come and visit me. And here's the thing that happened every single time he came to visit. Every student in the boarding house usually has like a guardian who looks after them and who knew their parents. So whenever your parent come, or your guardian or your uncle or your relative comes to visit you, they'll ask or send for you to come. So my class was a little bit far from the staff room, but what happened is, this man, whenever he stepped into my school gate, I would just stand up gingerly from my class and go and meet him in the staff room. It continued to happen, and one time my guardian was beginning to wonder, like, who called you? Who always tells you that he's around? Little did they know that it was the fragrance that was always drawing me to him. So this is like that, not addictive. It is not a showstopper or anything like that. However, the longevity of this fragrance is mad. It is loud, okay? The sillage of this fragrance is on another level. It projects really well. Performance is very, very impressive. If you're getting into the oud fragrance world, or you're just getting into the Arabian fragrance world, I think this is a place for you to start, because the oud in this is just the right dosage of oud in this, and the vanilla is creamy, is sweet, and it's rich. You cannot be walking around smelling this rich. It is very, very rich. It feels luxurious. It is creamy, rich auntie vibes, rich uncle vibes. This is a unisex fragrance, by the way. Overall, this is a sweet, creamy vanilla scent with the right dosage of oud. If you're into the oud, or you're just starting with oud, especially Arabian oud fragrances, and you're looking for a place to start with Lattafa fragrances, then I think you should pick this one out. However, I would not advise that you blind buy this, especially if you're not an oud person. Don't judge fragrances by the first sniff. So let's say, for instance, you sniff a fragrance now. Do not judge it. Give it another chance. And if it doesn't work for your skin, it probably might work for your clothes. And if it doesn't work for any of this on the third use, what I would advise you do is keep it on your shelf. Let it sit there for about 1, 2 to 3 months, and then use it, and then give your final verdict on the fragrance. Okay, have you tried Raghba before? Have you tried any fragrance from Lattafa? Do you have any recommendations? Are you a lover of oud? Please let me know your go-to fragrance in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.